you go. Hello and welcome. So I'm out with Mrs. CLB and the remaining dog. This is Jimmy. He doesn't get on video much. We're out doing a circular hike, and this is the Silent Pool, Albury Downs and St Martha's Hill circular route that you can do. We're using the All Trails app to guide us round, and yeah, it's just shy of 10 kilos. It's just shy of 10 kilometres. It's a bit up and down from the Silent Pool. We've just reached the crossroads of the North Downs Way, so we'll now be on the North Downs Way for a time. Yeah, we parked up at the Silent Pool car park, took in the two pools that are at the bottom there. The first one being Sherborne Pond, which is the more modern of the two pools. I think they're both man-made, but the Sherborne one was put in sort of 1600s, I think, and the other one, the Silent Pool proper, is a little bit older than that and has a legend attached. There was a woodcutter's daughter who got surprised by a nobleman on a horse as she was bathing in the pool, and having failed to lure her onto the bank, he rode his horse into the water and caused her to head into the deeper part where she drowned. And her father, the woodcutter, returned later to find her body, and he also found the nobleman's hat floating in the water, which had the crest of the current Prince John at the time. So yeah, that's a little bit eerie. I think that's why it's called the Silent Pool. But yeah, we're just resting at the top at the moment. That first climb up was pretty steep, and it was kind of chalk footpath. These North Downs, there's a lot of kind of chalk bedrock in there, so yeah, it was straight into it. It was up, but now we're up on the top. We should be good for a while. They say allow sort of 3-4 hours for this hike, and in challenging conditions. Not that it is, it's a lovely day, but it's wet and it's very cold, so there's going to be some ice and there's going to be some mud, so it will be a challenge. But yeah, we got lunch with us, and part of the reason for this filming this day trip was I'm doing a little product testing. This video is kindly sponsored by a company called Fitville, and Fitville make shoes for the wider footed person, and they got in touch with me and asked if they could sponsor a video, and I said sure, and they sent me this pair of hiking boots, and they also sent me a pair of trainers as well. So yeah, I got some new hiking boots. I wanted new boots because I've got my Scarpas, and well, they're lovely. I discovered summer before last that when I was walking, doing long hikes in the summer, those boots get very heavy, the Scarpas. So I got these Fitville ones as my kind of lightweight boot, and today I'm giving them a proper test. I'll tell you a bit more about them maybe at lunchtime. For now, we're going to get on and do some walking. The company did invite me. They haven't paid me for this, but they invited me to give an honest and open opinion. So I'll do that at the end of the trip. But it's not really a sales thing. I'm more just doing some product testing and breaking them in. Anyway, we're going to walk. We're now following North Downs Way, that away. Hello, Miss CLB, how are you?
I'm good. I'm not working.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's good. How are you?
Yeah, okay. Teensy bit hungover.
See, I'm not. I got it all out of the system last night.
We went to the pub last night for a quick drink, which turned into several drinks. Someone spewed their guts up later on, while I sat next to her eating a massive pizza all to myself. Yeah, a little tiny bit of headache, but all is good. Getting a bit of fresh air, bracing fresh air. I think temperature wise it's just above freezing. There's still a fair bit of frozen ground, but Oh, in the sunshine, it's okay. That's it. That's the end of section. We'll keep walking, shall we?
Cut.
You're a cut.
Takes one to know one, dear.
What, at altitude?
Yeah. Would, wouldn't it? Which means if it's...
No, it'd be cooler in the valleys. Cold air sinks.
Oh, okay.
We're not that high.
Yeah.
We're not in the mountains.
Feels like it.
Yeah, that first climb was a warm up, wasn't it?
Yeah, we keep doing that. We need to go somewhere where we warm up first and then climb.
Well, you say that, but when I sort of planned the route, I thought we'd do the hard climb first, and kind of that'll open the lungs up and get us going. Yeah, it certainly did that. It was quite hard work.
Yeah. It's beautiful though. The sun's actually quite warm.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, man. Where are we now? January?
Yeah.
Coming towards the end of January.
Well, yeah.
So another month of cold before we start to see some spring flowers. Right.
Yeah, come in.
Bogey alert. Better put the camera down.
Kind of missed it. He just slept.
Isn't that weird? Lovely. Oh, this is Newlands corner, and yeah, it's got a car park and a visitor centre, so obviously it's also got a million people. Beautiful views, but lots and lots of bogeys. So we're going to keep moving. Oh God. She's laughing at me. I need shorter sticks, I think. I keep catching them on stuff. Someone keeps finding it highly amusing. I think we've left the North Downs Way path. We're now got to actually navigate a little bit. Next waypoint we're looking for is Keeper's Cottage, I think. So yeah, I think when we get to Keeper's Cottage, I think it's going to be about halfway. So we're doing good, although it's taking a little bit longer than hoped because we need to sit and have lunch, and obviously it's winter, so it's dark at 4:30, so we need to keep a pace up. This is actually the route we're on. We started here at Silent Pool. That's the steep climb, a bit of the North Downs Way, across the road, Newlands corner, and where are we now? Oh, we're up here. Oh, so it's not quite the route we did. We got to figure out. We're heading to St Martha's Hill, so I think we need this footpath. I'll check the map. That's a handy little board. So yeah, we are getting on for halfway round the loop. Look at her face. We're coming down that last hill. I kept farting. She was walking through the clouds. Smelly man, what are they feeding you? Straight on, left at the fork. This is what we're following, the purple arrows on this trail. Head downhill and we should meet a little single track lane. Nice, man. Yeah, this old hazel fence. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, next waypoint is Keeper's Cottage, which as the guide, the All Trails thing says, is a, what do they call it, half timber or timber frame building, sort of black and white, which is pretty cool. That All Trails app is decent actually. I've only used it a couple of times, but you get the kind of the live map that you can follow along, but also you get the kind of waypoint descriptions, and yeah, they're really handy. Oh fuck. And they're very accurate, so yeah, hats off to All Trails. We must be about halfway. So we probably need to think about lunch. If we get up the next hill, find a nice view, we can sit and have some food.
Yeah.
Okay, man. It's pretty up there, isn't it? So this is St Matha's on the hill. This is a church. Top of the hill behind Chilworth, near Guildford. Can't get to it by road, you gotta walk. Been here a long time. If I can remember any history, I will read some off the internet in a minute. But spectacular views. I camped up near here once with Rob, wild camper, somewhere over there on one of the hills there, but we came up here and had a wander about first, and yeah, stunning place. Gets a little busy at times, but it's the best view around. And yeah, I spent some of my life here. My parents lived down in that village down there. Well, they still do. I say lived, they still live there, but I lived down in that village when I was in my teens, so I used to walk up here quite often. But yeah, St Martha's Church. Bogey rich environment. Nice though, isn't it? It's worth a journey. The views are great.
Offhand rock. Can we take that one on?
No. Right, I'm going to find somewhere to cook up some lunch. Slightly away from the maddening crowds, I think. You've been here before, haven't you?
Yeah, I ran it with Joe.
Yeah, Carly's brother, who's on Instagram as Little Giant Runner. I go camping with him sometimes. He runs up here from, he lives miles away. He does ultra marathons and stuff. And he runs up here as part of his kind of, you know, Sunday morning jog, as it were, when he does about 40 miles. It takes all sorts to make a world. Right, let's get some lunch. Okay, so lunch is cooking. We're having Wayfarer meals today. But yeah, let me tell you about my boots. Yeah, what I've been wearing today is the Fitville men's high top rugged core wide hiking boots. Yeah, so far they're doing okay actually. They're surprisingly comfy, and I've had warm feet all day. I like the roominess of them. My feet are, you know, spread out within them. So the highlights are roomy toe box, ample space for toes to spread freely and naturally, lug bottom outside for ultimate slip resistance and better traction, water repellent upper, enhanced materials for unbeatable breathability. The upper is a PU leather with some reflective material on there too. The collar is high rebound foam. The insoles are an eco-friendly density sponge foam. Midsole has high rebound EVA midsole, and they do these in wide, which I've got, or extra wide. And as I said, you know, that my big leather hiking boots, they're great. You know, don't get me wrong, they're the big boy boots, but I wanted something lighter, and these are 430 grams. There's a significant difference in weight between these and my leather ones. So yeah, definitely a kind of summer hiking boot for me. Fitville kindly sponsored this video, but they also gave me a discount code for the likes of you guys, and it's a 30% discount code. These boots, they're under £100. I can't remember exactly, 90 odd, but you know, with 30% off, that's pretty cheap. But yeah, that discount code, they say on it that, you know, can be combined with other discounts, so you know, there is a chance to get some serious money off. It's worth a look. If you've got sort of slightly wider feet, some of their other stuff they do is pretty good as well. The trainers they sent me, the trainers look nice. If I'm being totally honest, you know, when I got these out, I thought they looked maybe a little bit plasticky, but yeah, I've got these in blue. They do them in black as well. But yeah, I think as you wear them in, they're gonna bed in. You know, I think they just looked a bit shiny and new when I first put them on. But it's not really about the looks, is it? It's about the comfort, and so far they've been pretty comfy. And a little bit about Fitville, you know, they're sort of self-confessed, you know, cutting-edge company to do with foot health. Their mandate is to kind of look after people's feet, and especially those with sort of wider feet. And if you do suffer with, you know, wide feet, then you know, trying to jam them in trainers isn't always the nicest thing in the world, trying to jam them in shoes. So yeah, you know, a company that has a range of slightly wider shoes is probably something that could be helpful. But as I say, I'll shut up about it now. But yeah, Fitville sponsored the video, but they have invited an honest opinion. So when I get to the end of this walk, I'm going to examine my feet thoroughly and see if there's any hot spots, see if there's any blisters. It's been a challenging enough walk, hasn't it? We did a bit of upsea, we had some slippery chalk, we've had some slippery mud. I've slipped a couple of times on that mud.
Lots of roots and higgledy-piggledy.
Yeah.
How are your feet feeling now?
Yeah, fine. Totally fine.
You just got one pair of socks on?
Two. I've got a thin pair of socks and then a pair of hiking socks as well, which is sort of what I generally do anyway. But, yeah, enough about that. Let's eat, and then we got to carry on walking. Today I've been using the, what is this? Fire maple? It's a Jetboil knockoff. I think it's a fire maple.
Yeah.
And yeah, it serves a purpose. These are a little bit one-trick pony, but for what we're doing, you know, heating up a ready meal, they're great. And On that note, steak and vegetables for me. Chicken tikka for Mrs. CLB. There you go. It's hot.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's okay, isn't it? That's way better than the last one.
Oh my god, that is lovely.
Is it?
Yeah. Warming. And it's frosty day. I'd eat this again, over and over. That's beautiful. That's very nice.
This is like a beef potato stew. It's alright. Fills a hole. So what's your thoughts on the All Trails thing? You were talking to me a minute ago.
Yeah, I like them. We did one a couple of weeks ago, which was, there was not many people, and that's nice. I think there's, you know,
It's a
they're for
popular route,
everybody.
isn't it?
Yeah.
North Downs Way is popular.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's lovely that people are out. You know, there's a lot of kids out, and it's nice, but I prefer not seeing them.
Yeah, we did a long straight stretch along the North Downs Way, and there was quite a few cyclists, e-bikes, people walking dogs, people walking with families. You know, it's great, but it was quite busy. I think that All Trails app is pretty popular because it has nice circular routes that are easy, and it is easy to follow.
I like the fact that it gives you a bit of a history, and it goes into detail as to exactly where, because Kim and myself have done a walk before and we had to phone you to come and get us because we got lost. And those little bits of finer detail really help.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, it said things like, you know, there's a bridle path on the right, go 10 metres on, and then take the smaller path. You'll go under some branches of a yew tree. You know, that sort of detail in there. It's really cool. I mean, until someone cuts the yew tree down, obviously, but maybe they just update them.
Yeah. I can't hold it. Look at this.
That was lunch. Ow, you twat.
I'm sorry. Well, you got goggles on.
Lunch all right?
It's lovely.
Because I couldn't see what I was doing, man. You ready to start walking again?
You had enough food so you're not grumpy.
No, I'm still grumpy.
You're still
I've
being
got a
grumpy
hangover.
She done what I did.
Well, I'm puked everywhere.
All up.
Do you know what she did last
Feeling
night?
good.
She passed out on the sofa when we got back from the pub. Cooked some pizza, put pizza on table, and I said, come on, eat something, you'll feel better. And she went, oh, pass me the bowl. And on the table was like a box of, what are they, like roses or mini heroes or something, quality streets. She passed me that bowl, I need to puke. I said, it's got chocolate in it. And they're left from Christmas. Tip them out. So I had to dump the chocolate on the table, pass her the bowl, and she filled it with
It wasn't much.
half-chewed chips.
With Jimmy's head here.
We had a bowl of chips at the pub. And, we shared them.
Yeah, I don't want chips for a while.
No.
Chicken tikka though, that Wayfarer thing's lovely.
Good. Yeah, mistake thing was alright. That was much better than the last one I had. It was thick and it had big chunks of potato in it. Oh, potato.
Potato.
Anyway, we're going to carry on walking. Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra, love.
Ta-ra, love. Oh, look at this thing.
What a view. What a place to have lunch. That was a good lunch. Yeah, I reckon we've probably got 4k left. Maybe. But, yeah. It's a hell of a view, isn't it? Do 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 do. I think we're dropping height now, and we'll be down towards sea level for the homeward leg of this circular route. I think the first half is all up on the downs. It's up high. I think it's a kind of a lower path going back. So We're going to head downhill now. Say goodbye to that lovely view. We're ready to rumble, are we? I'm sure it says right at the fork here.
I'm not going that way.
Oh God. Tripped over. I think it's that way. I'll double check. Yeah, so this is where we were. That second tree line right up there. I think that is the North Downs Way up in there. We were on that earlier. That's pretty spectacular from down here. Cold.
Rude.
Do you want to hear my Nazi knock knock joke? Knock knock.
Who's there?
We will ask the questions! Cut that bit out. Ta-da!
He's a good dog. It's very sweet. That is quite a nice little place in the middle of nowhere. Quite a few walkers about. But yeah, if anyone out there fancies buying us a house like that, I'd be more than grateful to receive it.
Set the plug for buy me a coffee. It says
Buy me a house. Buy me a nice little cottage. Look, frosty, frosty. Hills. Who can walk up hills with one without having to stop, and secondly without going sorry. What is that in there? Is that a chalk pit?
Yeah, well, it's chalk cliff.
Here. Oh, random. Okay.
I don't get why there's a Union Jack flag right in the middle of the field though.
No,
That's a bit odd.
that is a little bit odd.
Right. What we got left, daylight wise? Under an hour. So, ready the final push. How you fixed fitness wise? You okay?
Who, me or them?
Yeah, you.
Oh, it's like, don't know how they're going to answer. Yeah, I'm good.
Your
Hips a bit.
Your hip was hurting.
Yeah, I stretched it out a bit. It's tweaking, but it's good. It's good.
It's wood.
It's good.
Yeah.
Hey, blind. These trees. The buds are beginning to come. Okay. Ding, ding. Oh, we're going that way.
Okay. This looks like too much effort to me. Look at this ice rink. Wowzers. That's properly. Oh, you can see underneath it. Can I walk on it? Oh, nope. Nope. That's a shame. I was hoping I could run and belly flop onto it and ice slide, but yeah, it's a little bit thin for that. Anyway, what you doing?
Taking a photo.
I'm taking a photo of a mushroom covered in ice. Let's watch the master at work. There's Mini Adventures and Me on Instagram. That's my wife taking photos of fungus. Fungus!
Hi.
You okay now?
It's fun going again. Yeah.
Can I go back to filming my boots?
Yeah.
Look at this big old beech tree. My least favourite tree, because they just fall over and they drop limbs. Scary to camp under. Just did a map check a minute ago, and we are, I'd say, within 1.5 kilometres from the car, so we're getting there. I think we're going to do it before dark, which is good. Yeah, it's been nice. It's been a bracing day. It's been cold and yeah, a little bit up and down at times, but yeah, great for the old noggin for both of us. We've had trying times at work, the pair of us, and yeah, it's good to get a bit of fresh air. And I wanted to do this sort of thing in the run up to summer, because I want to do some walking trips in the summer, camping wise, so carrying a little bit of weight on my back and breaking in some new shoes, that sort of thing, getting a few miles in my legs. It's all good, it's all good. I've got a trip to Wales in about 3 weeks, I think. I'm going to do some mountain stuff, so looking forward to that. Right. Last push.
Which way?
Straight on, I think.
I hate these things. Got little legs. Got little legs.
Oh, kissing gate, I might get lucky. Oh, skidded. Thanks, man. It's the law, you've got to do it. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. And we're back. Done.
Yeah.
So that was the, what was it? Silent Pool, Albury Downs and St Martha's Church circular hike.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was nice, yeah. It was pretty, but because it's pretty and it's got touristy things, obviously it was busy as well with people, but it was a nice day out.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. There's a swan there with his arse in the air. You probably can't see, it's too far away on this GoPro, but so anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. Once again, I want to thank my sponsors, Fitville. I'll put stuff in the video description, including the discount code and the buying link and all that sort of thing. And I'm actually really pleased with them. I didn't think I would be, in all honesty, because I say they looked a little bit, I don't know, they just looked a little bit plasticky when I got them out of the packaging, but I've just done sort of 10 kilometres and my feet feel fine, comfortable, my feet are warm, they fitted, I haven't fallen over, they haven't fallen apart, so yeah.
Skidded.
Yeah, but so have you.
Yeah.
You're in expensive boots. it's muddy, so you know you are going to slip at times, but
I see.
it's yeah, they did really well.
Good.
I'm pleased. So yeah, thanks Fitville, and thank you guys for watching, and thank you for putting up with me shoving a camera in your face.
It's okay. I'm used to it. Just be nice. It's grumpy.
She says I'm grumpy. Anyway,
No, you're fine.
thank you for watching. Bless you.
Be nice, everyone.
Be nice, everyone. Otherwise, you're a twat. See you later. Thanks for watching. Should get a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you, Mr. Swan.
I like it. This works.